you would prefer to listen to your man during back shots rather than you listen to your man when he's calling the shots.
Okay. Okay. You just can't handle it. That's a difference.
I don't want to handle it.
So I'm
If
not
it is,
soft.
since it's the
That's
case,
not why I call you soft, baby. That
All right.
wasn't why.
All right, listen,
that
let
was
me
not
finish.
why. For
That's
the
a-
right, hold on. A masculine woman for the right man would be submissive any day of the week.
okay, with that logic,
That's
then,
dumb as hell.
Yeah, well,
A
why aren't you?
woman always has
Why
feminine
aren't
traits.
you
She's
always feminine?
So why don't you have them feminine traits? This is how I do you. You're the type of girl, after talking to you, you're the type of girl where I'll only hit up for sex. That's it. Nothing more.
Off you. I'm done with it.
Will you take accountability in this situation and say part of the reason why he didn't want a long-term relationship with you, but you wanted one with him, was because of your attitude?
Half of it, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
All of it.
No,
It was all of
not
it.
all of it.
It was all of it.
No.
He saw your attitude and
Hey,
like, okay, she's
yo.
only good for sex, so I'm not gonna wife her up.
I will
And you're gonna go through that a
stop
lot. You're gonna go through that a lot. I'm telling you. Yeah, I mean, guys gonna be like, okay, the sex is fine, but her attitude stinks. So I'm gonna just keep smashing when I want, but I'm not gonna take it
That's
serious.
not true, because I was actually very submissive, but carry on.
You know what I'm saying?
that's
Maybe
true.
so, but the attitude don't go away though.
But you can't be submissive and simultaneously have an attitude, because that's like saying
not
that you're short
submissiveness.
and you're tall. Like, you can't be big and little at the same time. That's an oxymoron. So it's like, I think that you are maybe doing submissive acts like having sex with them. That is the most ultimate form of submission for a woman. You maybe was like cleaning for him and stuff like that and doing little stuff. But at times when regular life was, you were giving attitude and like, oh no, I'm not doing this, or no, I'm
kind of pushback.
You giving them pushback. And that's the time where submission is important. Because like, think about it. If you're already, and it's very hard, I don't even understand it actually. If you already are doing the most ultimate form of submission, which is having sex with a man, why won't you listen to the man? If the man tells you this, do it. If the man tells you he likes this, he doesn't like that, do it. You tell him yes in all of these scenarios. In sex, hey, turn around. Yes, daddy. Hey, do this. Yes, daddy. Hey, I don't like that. Okay, daddy. In sex, submissive. Outside of sex, not submissive, but within sex is the most ultimate form of submission.
Facts.
So it's nonsensical not to listen to your man outside of sex.
Women like to be guys now. They feel like they're the new men. So yes, during sex, they'll submit to you. But outside of that, they don't want to be controlled. You're not about to dictate how I want to run my future, my life. That is scary. You open your legs up, but you don't let that man still lead you.
Does that make sense?
That's scary.
I think that the reason why it happens is because you ladies don't value sex that much. It seems like, correct me if I'm wrong,
Okay.
you would prefer to listen to your man during back shots rather than you listen to your man when he's calling the shots.
Okay. Yeah.
That's you. Okay, makes sense. All right.
So I have a question for Big
I'm
Mouth
done
Black.
with you.
I have a
I'm
question.
Go
done
ahead.
with
Yeah.
you.
So get it easy.
Like, what was your childhood like? Like, did you have a good relationship with your parents? Like,
Business.
did you?
That's none of your business, and I ain't going into that with you.
Oh, damn.
What happened with you? Like, something went wrong when you grew up. Like, something happened to make you be so evil and mean and
I'm not
aggressive.
evil and mean. I think I'm just fine.
Okay, maybe
But that's your opinion.
Maybe not evil, but you're
Oh.
mean and you're aggressive.
Okay, honey. Okay, you just can't handle it. That's a difference.
I don't wanna handle
I'm not asking if you want to or not. I'm saying you can't. That's why you
No,
get so
I can. I just choose
no,
not to.
you can't. That's why you react in such a way that you do, because you f***ing can't.
There's certain ways that you talk to
If
people.
you couldn't handle it,
This
then
is
you wouldn't
cer-
react in the way
Look,
that you do.
there's
You would
certain
just
ways.
ignore it.
How you gonna?
I think she's attracted to him. I think she like him or whatnot. First of all, no guy should have to handle that type of masculine energy. That's a headache and annoying.
Tell me, like, there's certain ways that you talk to people, and if a person doesn't
How I
like,
originally spoke to you is how you f***ing spoke to me.
If a
Because me and him
person-
have never had a problem. Me and him had never had a problem, nor these girls and I. It's
a
just been
person, you got
Because
defensive.
You started it.
If a
Because
person,
you started it, you said I was defensive.
yeah, like,
Okay, so
we
that's
literally
what-
almost got
that's
to an
what's
argument
so-
before we got on air, bro.
Because
you
of
took
you.
something defensive. You got
No,
defensive.
You got defensive, and he said it wasn't even like that. He told you that. It was you
Like, he
who
don't-
started it, and
like-
he was calling for him.
Look,
Ah.
honestly,
This is Angelica from Rugrats. This is Helga G. Pataki from Hey Arnold. I think she likes him. I think the way how she shows she likes a guy is by being mean and nasty towards him. This is scary.
Okay
in the
then.
hallway.
Okay then.
I'm gonna be honest. I know why that nigga called the cops.
You're masculine.
listen.
You like to fight.
I'm
It
telling
makes
you, look.
sense now. She got veins popping out her forehead.
That
Nigga
is
was
true.
probably
I'm gonna
like,
tell you exactly what he said.
oh.
My boy Brian on the 1 to 2. She was like, yo, that's just her personality. That's just how she is. Cool. Just don't be like that with me.
Okay, but you done it
Period.
first to me.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You said something to me, so I said it back.
When I walked in, when you met me, how was my attitude?
Hold on. Not everybody's gonna respond to you in the same way. Not every chick is gonna respond to you the
Hold
same
on.
way. Not
Answer
style,
the
not
question.
nothing. Until you run across a
When you-
female who's gonna be a little bit motherfucking different. That's all it was. But
when
couldn't
you
handle
met
it.
me,
This is crazy.
what was my attitude like? I was chill, right?
And so is mine. Yeah.
Okay. And then what was said? I said something about the vape thing, about it being
No, it
poisonous.
had nothing to do
you got
with that.
defensive. There was something
You
else that was said.
I was getting
and you got defensive.
No, it had nothing to
did.
do with that.
You did get defensive.
I'm done with this. F off you. I'm done with it. I don't care for you. You don't care for me. That's Kool-Aid. I don't give a f.
All right.
Drop it.
Real
Thank
quick.
To
you.
drop that many F-bombs is crazy. You don't have to get that aggressive with it. It's not necessary.
Just chill out with the cusses because we live on YouTube.
Yeah, that's not feminine. That's crazy. Giving me the finger is crazy. Chat, she gave me the finger, bro.
Catch that.
Why couldn't you be more like these girls? Feminine, soft, nice. They talk so nice and soft.
Kinda
Lizzie has a nice, soft voice.
Because I'm not like them.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Like-
something's the matter because I'm not
So,
like
like-
them. That's what makes us all different, yeah? Why do I have to be like them? Why can't I be
You could be different, but you will get treated differently. You got to understand that you present yourself a certain way, you act a certain way. You won't get the same treatment as other women might get. And you're going to wonder why you're going to go through life. You're going to be put in these categories. You're going to be done a certain way. It's the way how you carry and present yourself, man.
No, you know what they are? They're feminine.
And I'm not because you don't
They're
think
flourishing
I'm
in
not.
their femininity. Hey, for flourishing her femininity. Look how soft
Because I
and
have opinions?
Go back to Lizzie. Look
Because
at
I have
Lizzie.
opinions?
Feminine.
Because I
You know what I'm
have
saying?
opinions?
And then I look at her.
Because I have
Gorilla.
opinions. No, because I have opinions.
No, that's not it. They have opinions as
Call
well.
it a thriller.
But look how they voice their opinions compared to how you voice your opinions.
This is
There's a
scary.
big difference between them two and you.
So who's to say what's right and what's
Do
wrong?
you? Well,
Who's to do
I'll
that?
ask you a
Who
question.
the f are you?
I'll ask you a question.
Okay, my bad.
Do you think that you did confirm, you did acknowledge that you are a masculine woman?
Absolutely.
All right.
Attractive.
Now, that's unattractive to him. But I got a question for you. Do you think that you being masculine is unattractive to most men?
It may be.
It may be.
It
What
may
do you
be.
truly think? Maybe or yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Quite wrong.
So it ain't
Now,
just me.
if-
so I'm
if
not
it is-
soft.
Since is the
That's
case.
not why I call you soft, baby.
All
That
right.
wasn't
All
why.
right, listen,
That
let
was
me
not
finish.
why.
Let me finish the point, right? Since it's the
She like
case
'em.
that you are aware that you being masculine is unattractive to a majority of men, why do you continue to display this masculine, rambunctious behavior if you know most men is just going to hit it and quit it?
Facts.
Like, don't you want a man to stick around?
Because this is who I am. If you can't handle me or
Okay.
you can't
So,
deal with me, then I don't want you.
okay, got it. So what?
So you're aware of your issues and you still won't change them. So just live with the consequences then.
I'll be honest with you.
Wait.
Most men that, let me ask you a question. Do you want a masculine man, like a man that's gonna, that can provide for you,
I
that can
absolutely
be
want that.
dominant,
Yes.
that can.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is, if you want
For
that
the
type,
right, hold on, a masculine woman for the right man would be submissive any day of the week.
okay, with that logic,
That's
then,
dumb as hell.
with
That's
that-
not dumb as hell. That's
Okay,
actually
listen.
very f***ing true.
Okay, so let me use that
stupid,
logic.
though.
You just said that a masculine woman will be submissive for the right man. That's what you said.
Yes.
A masculine woman will be feminine for the right
Absolutely.
man. Now, what if I said that?
No, it's not.
No, listen. What if I said that? What if I said that? Well,
She like
a
'em.
feminine man will be masculine for the right woman.
Yeah, it sounds stupid, doesn't it?
I don't know.
feminine-
That doesn't
how
sound
can- no,
stupid.
no, listen.
You think it sounds fucking stupid.
No, listen. How can a feminine man be masculine for the right woman? He's
Because
feminine.
any woman
He's
is
feminine all the
naturally-
time.
No, any woman is naturally feminine. Okay,
Not you. You came out the womb.
but that's what you
Not
think.
you.
That's what you think, though.
That's what I know.
How the f- do you know that if you don't know me?
I know things.
No, you don't. You don't know.
I know things.
You don't.
Oh, she
You
like 'em.
don't. You don't.
Okay, go ahead.
So yeah. Well, basically, what I'm saying here. Let me get to the point, right?
You
so
think you
that's-
do, and it may sound good.
Yeah, it's
That's it.
It's nonsensical for a man to have to put a woman in her feminine. The woman should come feminine, just like you want a man to come masculine.
But
But you-
nowadays it's not like that.
but-
nowadays
okay,
it's not like
so
this.
would you
Nowadays
prefer-
women have to be more masculine because y'all motherfuckers because it's more feminine than anything.
Got it.
No, you want equality. You work with guys. You do the same thing guys do now. It's you. It's the way how you was raised. See, Helga G. Pataki over here, she just don't want to take accountability for the way how her own characteristics is what has kept her from keeping a masculine guy because she masculine herself.
No.
Would you prefer a man?
Majority of y'all. Ain't nobody talking about you. Stop personalizing. I'm talking about majority of men.
I just wanted to know.
Okay.
In
What you
nowadays
talking about?
societies, ain't nobody looking at you.
Okay, listen here.
want to know
And real quick. Now, one mic at a time. Have some decorum when I'm speaking, right? So if we're being honest here, and be honest with me, you just said a whole bunch of things there that's nonsensical because you want a masculine man, but you wouldn't take a feminine man and wait for him to get masculine. Like wait for him to put the feminine men aren't just automatically becoming masculine when they see the right girl.
They're not.
A masculine woman isn't automatically becoming feminine when she sees the right man.
Now, hang
That's
on.
just
You're talking about, what did you say about a feminine man? I wouldn't
Say
take
it,
a
say it
feminine
again.
man.
so you gotta listen. So it's very simple.
ahead.
You said this. You said that, well, a woman would be feminine for the right man.
Correct.
So meaning that she'll be masculine, but for the right man, she'll be
A
feminine.
woman is always feminine.
Okay. Well,
One other thing real quick, what he said about guys can't turn it on to be masculine. I will say this, guys can rise to the occasion. I see that's the thing about it with guys. It takes time for us to sometimes get into our masculinity. So if you're in certain situations and you are trying to take care of a family, men can rise to that, masculinity. But when it comes to femininity, that's something that if you just don't have it early on, it's going to be hard for you to gain it. That's something that you just either need to have or you've been raised with it or whatnot. But if you already masculine, to be feminine is going to be very difficult.
why aren't you?
Always
Why
has feminine
aren't
traits.
you
She's
always feminine?
So why don't you have them feminine traits? Why? Where did it go?
Why aren't you always feminine? That's what we're
why
trying
are
to
you
figure
masculine
out.
24/7, bro?
And honestly,
like if you were feminine, we probably get along. Like I thought you seemed feminine until you started talking. I'm like, God damn. Where you from? You from the Bronx? You from the ghetto?
Yeah, where you from actually?
Like, yo, you are way too.
Where she? We asked her where she's from. She said PA or something, right? Where you from?
She
I
said
am
Lebanon.
not
There's
from
nothing
any
over
kind of
there.
city
She Lebanese.
at all.
Like, why don't you have any feminine traits? Oh yeah, she said she was raised with a lot
I
of
was
men.
raised by men.
Then they didn't raise you right because real men know that we want a feminine, soft, submissive woman.
And for
Like
the
these two
right
ladies.
They turn-
man,
They
a
turn her into a helper.
Take lessons from
woman
these two
would
ladies.
be very feminine.
Okay. Were you ever feminine for the right man?
Absolutely.
Or you never found him?
No, I have.
We're not talking
Okay,
about just
but
sex.
wait, real quick.
And I'm not just
Wait,
talking
real
about
quick.
that, because when it comes to sex, I'm more submissive.
Okay, real quick.
You should be more submissive
for
in other
this
areas.
for this masculine ease. Real quick, is it harder for you now since you're older to find a masculine man that's going to deal with you?
It probably will be, but have I been looking? No. So
Damn.
I wouldn't know because I'm not looking for a relationship.
Very
You're
aware.
not looking for a relationship. Fair
Absolutely
enough.
fucking not.
Fair, and you know what? I understand why you're not looking for a relationship because you adopted a lot of the characteristic traits of men. Like men, we don't really look for relationships. We kind of just looking for a sex option.
For the streets.
And I think that
I'm for the
women,
streets
I think
because I'm
that
masculine.
I think that
I think that's
women,
weird.
I think that women that take on masculine characteristic traits, they adopt the same mating strategies as men, where they're out dating around and being promiscuous and they're sleeping with men
So I'll
rather
agree
than
with
looking
that.
for
So
long-term
I'll-
relationships.
I'll agree with that.
Okay, no,
So
that's
how is
fair
that
enough.
for the streets? Because I'm agreeing with that. Because I'm more masculine. I'm for the streets.
No,
Yeah, you out there hopping around is definitely for the streets opposed to a guy. It's very different. We not the same. See, the guys that help raise her, they turn her into a homie instead of a feminine woman to go out there to get chosen by one specific situation and to stay in it. See, it's different when you get out there, start bouncing around. It don't look as good. Just being honest.
I was just making an observation. I wanted to know if I was right. But nah, you being no fugazi, you agree.
I'm being real.
Okay,
You're
she's
fucking
being
ignorant
real.
for saying that.
No, I mean, yeah, I'm glad you're being real. So you're just making my point that you're for the streets.
Well, how?
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
How?
I
How?
disagree
What
with
does
what you
that
just
mean?
said.
What does that mean for the streets? What does that actually mean? Elaborate.
You're not wifey material. You're you're a woman that a guy should have fun with, but not take serious or date long term. You're just a fun
And
chick.
why is that though?
You're just a fun chick.
And why is
Yeah,
that?
okay, I'm gonna tell you. You're the type of girl, right? This is how I do you. You're the type of girl. After talking to you, you're the type of girl where I'll only hit up for sex. That's it. Nothing more. Nothing less. I would take you on a date. I would talk to you, but I wouldn't. You're not getting no kind of special treatment whatsoever. I'm not gonna be nice to you. I'm only gonna hit you up when I have sex. That's that. And you're gonna come to where I want to come to. You're gonna buy me stuff. Yo, you're not gonna get no special privileges. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna treat you like a thought. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, it's 2 a.m. Pull up. Wear this. And when you're done, leave. You know you can't sleep over. No, you can't have no water after we're done. I don't care if your mouth is dry. Go to the store. It's open 24/7. I got a Wawa. That's the type of chick you are. Period.
That's crazy.
You don't deserve a good man. You don't deserve a relationship. God bless your kids though. You know what I'm saying? You don't deserve nothing but dick. I'm dead. I'm not even trying to be. I'm dead serious. Like, your attitude is horrible. You act like me, bro. Like, you act like me. Like, how you more masculine than me? And I'm masculine, bro.
Yo, he's out here cooking tonight.
You don't. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm so dead ass.
Yo,
Like, you were so cool when I first met you until I don't know what. It's like, yo, it's like a full moon came and she just transformed into a whole wolf. Like, I don't even know who you are. Like, you're a completely different.
She's smiling right now. Hold on, let's move this back just a hair. She's smiling right now, but she knows it's the truth. I think she likes him. I'm gonna be honest. You can just see it. Like, she like, man, I want this dude to get up in this. She already okay with the get down for it's just the you could tell she in the hookup culture scene from her being in a previous relationship. Now she just dibbling and dabbling, living life. The sad part is that she's aware of her characteristics and don't want to fix them. See, and that's why a lot of people just gonna be who they gonna be. You can't change and fix people. People aren't gonna change it. They just know who they are. They self-aware. But what Ease was saying, he was cooking. Let me tell you why. Because a lot of guys feel like that. A lot of guys who deal with women on a frequent basis, the ones that have these characteristics who are still attractive though, but they have all these bad qualities, guess what they gonna do? They gonna do it because she's gonna get with the guy that she like a lot. So she gonna follow them guidelines. Hey, come over. Hey, let's do this. Hey, let's do. Hey, can you pick up this for me? All right, cool. She's gonna do all those things because she really like him. But he treating her, and guess what? What's so sad is that she's gonna think that, oh, he's so masculine. He's so, has his boundaries or whatnot. She's gonna think all that stuff is attractive, not knowing that she getting played like Boo Boo the Fool behind the scenes. And you only coming over just for the get down, for the bust down. And then you wonder why you get sent back out there again. Then now you're going to be blaming that guy. Then before you know it, you're going to be blaming another guy because you never really self-reflected and say, you know what do I need to do to either stay in this relationship or get into a healthy one? But he was cooking. I'm not going to lie. Ease was cooking. Ease normally don't say as much as Cooley does, but man, the way he broke that down at the end was crazy. But they hold back and forth debacle. Like I said, she give me Helga G. Pataki energy. She give me Angelica from Rugrats energy. This is the girl that's like gonna be, and I think she Italian as well. They gonna be mean to you because they like you, and they gonna think that aggression gonna keep you there. But as time go on with guys, we change a lot of the times. See, it be cute when you young sometimes, but when you get older and you hit a certain age, don't get me wrong, that fire is still cool, but too much of it is it's gonna come off as just. It's gonna be distasteful after a while. We're gonna be like, man, I can't deal with this type of energy. So I see both sides of it. But man, this one was a clip. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all can check this out in its entirety. Y'all already know it's no Fugazi podcast, Cooley and Ease or whatnot. Definitely was a great episode. The whole thing had a great conversation, even from her previous experience with her ex. It was chaotic. She tried to say she left because of She tried to say it wasn't because of happiness, but she left for her happiness opposed to the duty that she had to that man. Then tried to blame him and say that he was causing her verbal abuse when Cooley explained that there's no measure of that. You can measure physical, but emotional is still determined based upon who can handle what. It's going to be different, how sensitive you are. But y'all like the video, comment below. As y'all can see, your boy is on vacation right now. So somewhere near water. I'm just going to say that. Can't really disclose where, but we're just having a good time for the holidays. I'll be here for over a week, so y'all will be seeing this background for a while. And yeah, man, hopefully I can hop on a live or whatnot, speak or whatnot, have a good time, man. Make sure y'all enjoy the video, like the video, comment below. This is your guy JayBReacts, and until next time, y'all, peace.